Hello everybody, my name is here to you and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In the previous video, we conquered the Wind Temple. And in today's video, you may notice, we now have every single one of the Tingle statues. And now that there's a blue Tingle person dude thing in the middle of the flowers over here, so let's go talk to him. Hey, Mr. Fairy! Mr. Fairy, you found all the Tingle statues. If it wasn't for you, I would never have been able to come back. Oh, thank you. I understand now when you say that this place is the most beautiful place ever. Really? Tingle Island is the most beautiful... Dude, I feel bad for you. This scenery would make a pictograph you could be proud of, don't you agree? Indeed. Let's go take a picture of this dude. Yeah, it's a little creepy. Maybe we have to get a full bodies out of him. Okay, that's better. We're going to be coming back to Tingle Island a little bit later in the video for something we'll be taking care of a little bit later. People have been playing this game for a little while, so they already know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to be spoiling it quite yet. This video is basically just going to be us getting another heart container. So we're going to be taking care of some side quests and things like that. But first, what we want to do now is I need to look at my chart first so I can actually know where we need to go. So where we're going to be going first on our merry way through our path of getting a heart container is we'll be going over to Dragon Roost Island so that we can sail over to Popprint Island, because there are a couple things over there that we can go take care of right now. There isn't really a set theme for this particular video for what side quests we'll be taking care of, but I do have an idea. But I do have a mindset for how we'll be handling the Triforce Chart side quests that we're going to be taking care of throughout this series. We're going to be collecting at least one Triforce Chart in the next couple of videos. We're going to collect at least one. And there will be a video later on of us collecting all the Triforce pieces, and there will be annotations on screen that will take you to where the Triforce piece is located, and vice versa with the Triforce piece video. So that's my current mindset for how I'm going to be handling this. It's worth mentioning that some of the Triforce charts from the GameCube version are now Triforce pieces in this game. So they can make it a bit easier to complete the side quest, which I appreciate. But at the same time, I'm still not really all that big of a fan of this side quest. We'll get more to my the reasons why I'm not really that big of a fan as we go across the game. But first, something I want to demonstrate right now is now that we have the hook shot, we can not go over there because it's too far away, apparently. Okay, I was hoping to get over there so we can get those rubies, but wait, I see something. There's something over there. How to get over there? There we go. Okay, we need to use the hook side on the boat to get to the tree, and then we can go over here. I said, okay, there we go. The range on the hook side is not that great, but what are you gonna do? We can go down here to go inside a hole that's sure to contain a secret. A secrety secret. Somewhere around here is an enemy we must fight. We must fight them to the death. Alright, so yeah, we have a couple enemies. Oh, they have these dudes. Oh man. It's worth mentioning that I have not practiced for this video, so I may look like an idiot, but the reason why I decided not to practice was because I just kind of want to get this area over with. Not that I don't like this area, it's just that I kind of don't like this area. Oh, you're already dead. Okay, let's take care of you. You're setting me on fire again. Did you learn a lesson from the Wind Temple? Where is he? Come on, yeah. Let's switch over to fire arrows. Yeah, you're defeated. You gotta be on top of the chest. Is there really no chest? Oh, there's another dude. He's summoning demons. He is summoning demons. Let's see you. There are choo-choos over there who want to eat our fish. Let's equip the boomerang. And then arrows on the R button because I feel like it. Hey, come on. Yeah, we're awesome. Get back over here. I think he's gonna stay in that red tip area, so it's gonna be pretty useful. There's another dude right there. Stick him out. Stick him out. Stick him out. Stick him out. Come on. Where is he? Where is A? However, let's take up. I saw him again. I'm getting electrocuted. Da 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 da. I did not mean to set you on fire, but okay. Sorry if I'm not talking very much. I'm really nervous because I don't want to mess this up. Because honestly, I didn't even know this area was here until I started playing out this Let's Play. But it's kind of embarrassing. Seems to be a running trend with Let's Plays recently, where I don't really know that the thing is in a video game until I'm planning it out, until I plan out the Let's Play. Some of my Let's Plays, I haven't 100%ed the game before starting the Let's Play. Like Super Mario 64, I've never 100%ed the Nintendo 64 version until I Let's Played the game. Wind Waker is another case where I've never 100%ed this game before starting the Let's Play. So, that might be a bad thing. I'm very bad at wording things. Where is this Wizrub? How many of these guys are there? Stop firing arrows at me! Thank God we got the 99 Ruby upgrade, because if we didn't get that, this area might be a bigger pain than usually would be. How many more of these guys are there? Come on, just be dead. Be dead, be dead, be dead. We better get a good reward for this. You're still alive? Finally! Man, that was a huge headache. I probably should have practiced, but I didn't. And my heater's turned on again. The next place we're going to be going to is Needle Rock Isle. That is southwest of the Grief Asylum. We'll be going over there to get another heart container because we're going to be cool and stuff like that. I want to be cool when I'm grown up. Alright, so yeah, the Triforce Chart, as per usual, we're going to get that reward at the end of the video. So if you want to know if you want to see where that Triforce Chart leads, you can go look at that part of the video if you want. Yay, that's exciting. But anyway, if we can get over there quicker, that would be nice. This isn't the island that I thought it would be. I thought this was going to be like a different place, but nope. It doesn't matter. What we need to do is, do I have any pairs for this? I hope I do. Yes, we do. Okay, that's a good thing. We don't have a whole lot, so that kind of worries me, but first things first, I want to go over here, and probably have arrows equipped for doing this. That's what I get for looking at my gamepad instead of my TV. Like, I like the gamepad and all, but it could be, not exactly a good thing to just look down on it and then you end up getting destroyed, stuff like that. Anyway, there's ice right here. That's destroyed. There was a chunk of ice still there. To the living, light the 6 torches and dive down to the sea floor. Guide the lost spirit of the boat that forever wanders in darkness. Whoever wrote that sounds like a really nice person. I'd totally hang out with them. Alrighty then, we have some magic pots we can destroy. Let's destroy the magic pots of magicalness. And we have some torches we need to look for. Let's destroy that. There's another one over there. There are 6 of them, just like the sign said, so let's stick them out. I think they'll stay lit permanently. I might be wrong about that. Hopefully I'm not. Hopefully this isn't like Majora's Mask, where the fire goes away after a while. Where are the other things? I'm gonna destroy all these simply because I can. Probably not a good idea because I may need that magic a little bit later. But what are you gonna do? I missed. Wait, I'm not supposed to miss. Let me see the script. Also, points if you get the reference, even though that wasn't an exact reference. But I just kind of tweaked it to make it more fitting for this video. This is the last switch. Torch thing. Or at least I think that was the last one. 1, 2. Oh, there's one up there. And fire! I missed! Fire! I missed! Fire! Why can I not hit things today? Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Finally. Yeah, we did it. We lit the soldiers. We set them on fire. And now we have an orange Ruby. What? Huh? Okay, I misread my notes. I thought that was going to be a certain special chart, but no, I'm on the wrong island. But there are still stuff. There's still things on this island that we need to take care of anyway. So it's not really going to be that big of a deal. I did plan on demonstrating the orange ruby anyway, so it's not like it's going to be that big of a problem. In this place, I have a bit of history with it. This was one of the things that I struggled with the most on my first playthrough. So hopefully this isn't going to take about an eternity to complete. Because what we need to do is we need to take control of a seagull, but we also need to avoid those bird enemies over there. This could be really difficult. Those bird enemies can catch up to the seagull fairly quickly, and you need to fly the seagull to the top of the island so that we can hit a switch. We need to be very careful doing this because those bird enemies are going to be huge jerks to us. Am I going to get this on my first try? Oh my god! I get it on my first try! In your face, game! Now we can collect our handy dandy reward. It is a hot piece. Oh yeah. And we have one more we need to collect. Well, actually, we're gonna collect that for we're gonna get the Triforce Chart that we got earlier leads to the other heart piece. So technically, sort of, we already have a full heart container. We're not gonna be getting more heart pieces right now. What we are gonna be doing is we'll be heading over to Diamond Step Island so that we can go get some more stuff over there. Oh, hold on a moment. I forgot something very important. I need to take care of something real quick, because there are some more steps around this island that I cannot find right now. Where are they? I found them, I think. Let's equip, take a leaf. Why not? Over here, assuming we're still on the same island. Yeah, we're still on the same island. Over here, there's going to be something very important that we need to take care of. We're going to take care of the warships. The gold one in particular is the one we're going to be taking care of, but I want to take care of the minions first because I feel like it, and they deserve it because they didn't come to my birthday party, even though I gave them a 3 month notice to come to my birthday party, but they didn't come, and now I'm sad. Nobody came to my birthday party. There was cake and everything. We even had the Joker as a clown, which may explain why nobody came. I'm very weird. Okay. This golden warship, I believe, is the only one in the game. I might be wrong about that, in which case I'm going to look like a complete moron, but this golden warship is special because if we go over here, we would collect our first Triforce Chart. You can't read it yourself, so you'll have to get it deciphered somewhere. We'll take care of that a little bit later, but now we're going to be going over to Diamond Step Island to take care of some stuff. Okay, so we're not going to need to travel all that far to get to our next location. In fact, our next location is directly south of our current location thing. We're heading over to Diamond Step Island. We have been here a couple times before, but there are a couple other things I'd like to take care of real quick. So we have to go over here. There's a swirly vortex of terror right there. Be careful with that. But the reason why we couldn't do this earlier was because there was a couple trees over here and we couldn't climb them because we did not have the hooks on. Miiverse battle! Yeah, we have a Miiverse battle! That's not the voice I usually use when I say Miiverse battles, but I don't care. Can I please get over here, please? That'd be very nice. I gotta say, one thing that's kind of disappointing about this game is the fact that there's pretty much like, oh, what's that? It's just a tree stump. Okay, I don't think that's anything important. There's a thing down near the base of the island. I was wondering where it was for a moment, but it's just a tree stump. One thing that's kind of disappointing about this game is the fact that there really is no upgradable upgrades for the hook shot, because there's usually always a upgrade for the hook shot in most Zelda games, whether it's getting a long shot or getting dual hook shots or dual claw shots or whatever Nintendo decides to call it in that particular game. So it's a little Get away from me! So I'm not entirely sure why they did that, but it's not that big of a deal. I should confess something right now. Like what we're doing right now is that this is a warp jar maze. I don't remember exactly what all is in here. I'll double check my notes in a moment. I hope I get everything, and I hope I don't look like a moron, but knowing me, I probably will look like a moron. I don't need to throw the jar at me. Okay. Let's destroy this and go down to this warp jar thing. Never mind, that took us back to where we were a moment ago. Let's destroy this one! Yay! I really should have practiced for this video, but I didn't, so I'm not going to be all that successful going through this area. Floor Masters, we destroy them, they're still creepy, even though this is probably like their least creepy incarnation in the series. I'd say Majora's Mask probably has the creepiest version of a Floor Master, especially the one in Iconic Castle that comes around the corner. Majora's Mask 3D seems to be I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like that particular Floor Master that I'm talking about seems to be a bit more obvious in its location in the 3DS version. But that might just be because of the fact that I've done a Let's Play that game, so I'm pretty familiar with how that game works. I think I made a mistake. I think what's going on is if you go inside the wrong jar, then you're gonna be taken back to the beginning. Third time's a charm, which is sad when there are only 3 jars over here. At least I think there were 3. Not counting the one that we came from. Anyway, yeah, we need to go over here and take out this dude. Moments like this make me really wish that GameCube games back on the Virtual Console, or at least making this game have restore points or something like that. So that I could set a restore point and not have to go through all the horrible stuff of getting sent back to the beginning of the area, because that is not very pleasant at all. I think this is the one we want to go to. Maybe. Hopefully. Come on. Get into the thing. Nope. Second time is the charm. Yay! And let's defeat you. Yeah, you're defeated. Yay, Spinny! Celebration, Spinny! Alright, so I think that was the last magic germ. So we can go over here and collect and claim our reward. We now have the final special chart in the game. So I'm gonna have a screenshot put up on screen right now of what this chart looks like on the gamepad. This particular treasure chart is pretty interesting because because there is a ghost ship somewhere within the Great Sea, and depending on how full the moon is, This is even hinted by the map face, but um, depending on where you are and how full the moon is, it will affect where the the ghost ship is going to be located. We'll be taking care of that in the next episode, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Last thing we're going to be doing in this video is that there's a blue choo-choo somewhere along this island. There it is. So let's go take it out. So we have a boomerang equipped first so we don't get electrocuted. Again, I am going to display the blue choo-choo posting at least once during this let's play. I'm not going to be going out of my way to get like a million of those postings, but I am going to be demonstrating it at least once. So now that we've done that, we're going to this video off here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. Next time, we're going to be searching for the ghost ship, as well as hopefully looking for more Triforce pieces. Yes, we can never return to Hyrule without first informing the piece. Okay, before I end the video, let me just say, this is honestly something that bugs me so much in this game. The King of Red Lions hints are not really all that great. Like, they give you a good direction for where you need to go, but they're just not as useful as some of the other companions in the game. And he's going to be saying the thing about the fact that we cannot fight Ganon without reforming the Triforce for the rest of the game. So throughout the rest of the game, for when we're collecting the Triforce charts, he will not give you any indication of where they could possibly be. So you're gonna have to pretty much look for them yourself, based on some other character hints. But he's the companion. He's the one who's supposed to give you the hints. Anyway, enough of my ranting. Next episode, we're taking care of the ghost ship and hopefully look for more Triforce charts. Until next time, it's gear to you. Oh yeah.